Today. My name is Tope Ayodeji. I will be presenting to you the cyber operation and risk management briefing of the New Zealand team. The software and hardware for New Zealand are currently changing. There is a need to identify the software development lifecycle and supply chain management that meets the needs of New Zealand team. Overview: the software assurance need, the key attributes in software development lifecycle, the supply chain risk, the vulnerability existing in current software, software options and recommendations for organization, the supply chain option and recommendation for option, and cost involved in recommended software. The software assurance ensures security and resilience throughout the software lifecycle. It is the level of confidence that the software functions as intended and is free of vulnerability, either intentionally or unintentionally designed parts of the software. Therefore, software assurance is a priority at the summit. These are the key attributes in software development lifecycle: planning, analysis, design, implementation, testing, and maintenance. There are different types of software development lifecycle identified at the summit, which include waterfall model, prototype model, agile software model, rapid application development, dynamic system development, spiral model, extreme programming, feature-driven development, joint application development, lean development, rational unified process, and Scrum development. I will be speaking briefly about 4 of this development life cycle, which are agile software development, waterfall development, spiral model development, and rapid development. I will start with the agile software development model, which have some strengths and weakness. In using agile allows clients and end users to interact daily and to see face-to-face. Agile give feedback. If there's any issue, they can give feedback, and it works with time and budgets. And these are the weaknesses in using agile: lack of emphasis on formal documentation and design, lack of formal procedures, unclear outcome of what the clients want. Waterfall software model technology also has some strengths and weaknesses. The requirements are well understood at the beginning of the software. The scope of the project is set, and also there are working documentation for the client to be able to see. And there are cons too in waterfall software development methodology, which include testing does not begin at the beginning of the project until development has finished. Users do not receive a working copy of the software until the very end. Deliverables are based on document requirements. If requirements are incorrect, the client they cannot change it until the end of the development. The process is rigid, does not allow for changes. Rapid application development methodology reduce development time. It increased reusability of companies, quick initial reviews, and customers' feedback on time. It's integrated from the very beginning. These are the weaknesses. It needs high-skill developer to design the requirements. Strong team and individual performance are needed for the rapid application development methodology. And the last one is spiral methodology. The spiral methodology strength is manage the risk. It identifies the risk at the early stage of the development and manage it. It has an approval and documentation control. The software previewing and flexibility. Changes can be introduced during any cycle if there is any issues identified. And there are weaknesses. It is expensive. It needs expertise requirements, risk analysis dependency, and unsuitable projects. But for the team, we are choosing agile development methodology. Also, in choosing software, we need to think about the supply chain risk in order to make the right decision for the organization. The New Zealand nation needs to take the overall risk of any supply chain into consideration. The risk may include counterfeit, unauthorized production, tampering, theft, insertion of malicious software code and hardware, as well as poor manufacturing and development practices in the chain. Or we can think about extreme weather, natural disaster, and political instability. All of this can affect the supply chains of a software. These are the vulnerabilities existing in a software: unpatched or outdated operating system, weak password, weak LAN manager hashing, coding error, accounts with no password, remote registry, and some others. The cost and recommendation. The New Zealand nation should employ a patch management policy. This policy involves acquiring, testing, updating, and installing multiple patches on the system, and perform a risk assessment on the system and mitigate the risk when it is identified. And the cost of all this will be identified by the contractor that are supporting the projects. The supply chain improvement recommendation. Selecting vendors with high quality assurance and engineering security practices. Carefully examine information about vendors and suppliers to reduce risk. Develop policies to ensure consistent processes. Review and update policies annually. Develop processes to mitigate the vulnerability as a continued